Going live. Going live. You're live. I'm live. Okay, so this is how you go live. Okay. Now I'm live. Going live. No, not TikTok. YouTube. I think I'm on my alt account. Yeah, I'm on my alt account. Really hyped up song. Might as well copy Ludwig while I'm here. You probably think that you. No, I can't. No, I can't. I cannot do that. Wow, those songs are interesting to say the least. But hey, everybody, I'm here with the one, the only Ludwig Ahgren. There he is, moving on the screen. It's so crazy. You know, I've never thought that I would ever play with him, but honestly, I really respect he like took the time to be here for me. And I get that, you know, it's hard being a streamer that streams for 12 hours, just laughing at TikToks and just doing nothing productive, you know, anything else, and just still getting like millions of views, hundreds of millions of views. But you know, who am I to judge? You know, I would do the same thing if I had the capabilities that he had. You know, if I had his talent, I would do the same exact thing. But you see, I wasn't the first to react to TikToks. I'm not popular enough where I can just like watch a couple of TikToks and then just do a and get like 10 million views. So I'm just gonna resolve to doing chess puzzles. I think Ludwig is like a bit small, so let me just, yeah, there we go. There he is, a big beautiful man. I'm gonna place him in the corner. Oh no, that not the entire overlay, not the entire overlay. There you go. Ludwig is now in the corner. Look at it. Look at his beautiful face, beautiful Discord thumbnail. So I'm just gonna do some chess puzzles, some nice relaxing chess puzzles. Gonna enjoy my time, and yeah, I'm just gonna figure out. For this one, I don't know. I had, so basically the first idea would be targeting this king and then like moving my queen here to where I can move my pawn forward without the queen coming. And the second idea would be like, oh, get this pawn, and like this queen cannot come here, but she can come here, which is a problem. So I think it was none of those. Fuck. Then what could it be? I mean, I can go there, but that does nothing. I'm just gonna lose my queen. Move this forward? No. No, that's not the solution. Amazing start so far. Okay. So I cannot go there. I cannot go there. I cannot go there. I can't attack anything. Can't move that. Could it be? Can't go. Okay. So I cannot go here, here, here. I can go here actually. But that's not it. Okay. So none of these spots. No. 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 Move the pawn, but I already tried h6. That's a bit loud. Let me just. Oh. That's actually so smart. Wow, I feel dumb from that one. But you know, it's fine. With time, I'm gonna learn it. A couple days ago, I was stuck at like 15,000s. 1500s? Yeah, it's 1500s. But now, I'm doing so much better. Let me actually figure out this one. Like, I'm guessing something along like bang, bang, right? That was pretty simple. Just a simple, give a check and then get the bigger piece. Black, right? Black, yeah. I mean, what's stopping me from doing that? Because he does that. And he comes with the king. I could move this. I could also do this. If I move my pawn upwards, he's gonna move the rook, which is awful. What stops me from doing this? Okay, so I do that. I move my rook in this spot. I move the... Okay, I move. So I move from my pawn to this spot. Okay, the rook comes. Bang. The rook cannot take this one because I'm gonna take it. So the king moves here. Bang. 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 Comes. Queen. That's not it! Is it this? No. I take the horse? Wait. So you're telling me I take the horse and I do not push this one? Why? Wouldn't it just make more sense? Because he can come like this and stop my pawn progression. I guess that's it, maybe. Wow. If I do that, he comes like that, I do that, and then I lose my... Beneficial for me though? Yeah, that's just beneficial for me. No need to be like, oh, but what about I'm gonna lose my piece? No, that's just stupid. Don't focus so much on that. Making progress. Okay, let's see with this one. So we got the horse, the queen, the bishop, the rook, and the rook. Okay, let's think about this. Is there anything I can trap? I feel like I can trap this queen somehow. And like maybe that's it? Yeah, and now the queen is there. Can I do that? Yes, and that's the bishop. Aha. Okay. I could go here. But that won't really do anything. He can come with the horse, which would be an awful move, so I'm not ruling that out. So let's imagine I do that. He can go here, 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 and here. I'm trying to think about the situation. If he goes here, what can I do? If he moves like in this spot, I can come here and take the horse. If he moves here, that just gets out. That does not really happen. Goes there. I guess I could actually do something like this, you know? And now he has to move somewhere like here. He'll move there. Let's have this. Okay. Is there any way to like clear the entire board? Yeah, like that. Okay, let's think about this. Let me just move my live stream over here. So let's say I move my queen like I cannot move it here for obvious reasons because of this horse. So let's say I move it here. I will attack like this, this, and this. He can move here, 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 here. If he moves in this spot, I move my queen and get his horse. If he moves in this spot, then what? He can't take this. Then there's Chunky, dead. I can also not go there. Like that, this just is the only move that makes sense in my head. I can... Because I lose it. You gotta take the bishop, and it comes with check. Wow, this puzzle. I was always like thinking, man, attack the king, attack the king. But then again, if I do this, he cannot go here. I got this. You know? He has to move here. because he moves there, actually I can get that for free. Wow. All of these puzzles have amazed me, even like the easier ones. Like even with this, there's so many possibilities. I could probably do something along this line. But that won't really accomplish anything, you know? The queen is still a massive pain in the ass. You could in theory go there, but you would in theory lose your queen. I don't really like this rook, but nothing I can do about it. If I were to go like this, he does that, I could do that, but that's an obviously extremely awful trade in my eyes. Okay. Think about this. With the rook, what can I do with the rook? If I go here, there's nothing I can do with it. It would be in check, yes, but I would lose it because of this. With this bishop, nothing I can do. I can go with the queen here. Yes, I can do that. And then what? Here or here? Then what? Let's fucking go. So basically, the heater in my room doesn't actually work. My mom just figured that out, and she was like, "Oh, of course it's your room of all the rooms." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, we won't have to pay the electricity bill as much because I really don't mind the coldness because I take cold showers. You know, it's just nice and refreshing." And let's continue with the plan. Okay, so I move the queen there. The king can either move or the queen can move. If the queen moves, I always got this move. The queen can take my bishop, sure, but then I come in with the rook. Huh. That is correct. You do that. Don't do that. Because you do this. You do that. Bye. Miss the backwards move. I mean, isn't this just an easy rook? Why did I do that? Wow, I mean, what's stopping me from just coming back with the queen, right? There's not really something I want. Yeah, I just come back with the queen. I feel dumb because I did it the wrong way around. Well, I don't know why I moved the queen first, but you know, it happens. And then you move the queen back. There's no reason to continue forward. Okay. Bang. Bang. Stupid idea. You know what? It's not a stupid idea. I'm gonna rectify that. That's just an idea that could, maybe it's not a stupid idea, but an idea that was done the wrong way. I mean, I just, you know, comes like this. It goes here. You know, it comes there, and I just do that. No, because I can't take that because I'll lose my. But I really love this idea. Like, you can only move here. You know, that's a forcing move. That. Maybe I go here. And if I go here, the king would be here, 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 and here. Okay, I think it's a nice idea. It's just that the king is gonna be there, you know? I can go here. All these spots. If he goes upwards, actually. Like, if he goes here. Yeah. Now, I'm thinking, let's go here. And depending on which... Like, if he goes up... Like, if he goes down, that's mate, right? No. No, it is mate. Yeah, it is actually mate. If he goes up, I just take the free rook. And then I also take this one if he moves like here. Which is the smart thing to do, you know? I might not consider myself smart by any means of the... by any stretch of the imagination. But what I do consider myself is somebody that likes to not think so negatively, but like see the beautiful picture, you know? You know what I mean? I love to see the big, beautiful picture. I mean, isn't it just as simple? No, because he can move the queen and I don't, and he doesn't lose his. I do this and then I do that and then take the queen. Smart. That I love that puzzle. You know what? This puzzle was really fucking nice. You know, like you saw this thread and you saw this and you're like, yeah, but like I feel like I can get more out of this queen before taking his queen. Like I couldn't take his queen. But you know what? I'll force you to take this piece so that I can come in with my horse and take your queen. You know what? That's actually a wonderful idea. What do you think about that, Lud? Lud, do you think that was a really nice puzzle? Tell me about it, friend. Oh yeah, that was really great. I love that idea, Bogdan. You're smart, but you should like take, you know, you should accept when people say you're smart, but like do not like overestimate what you can do. You know, your friends really love you, but like fuck man, you're overdoing it sometimes. You know, with the self-improvement and all. You see, this is why we made Ludwig shut up for a second, you know. You gotta make him understand that if he doesn't comply with your agreement of the contract that he signed, he will in fact go back to the void, never to be seen again. But you know, who am I? Such a gentle God to decide the fate of his life. You know what I mean? I'm thinking something along these lines, but like she comes, the queen comes, and then I can do that, and it's stuck. Yeah, that's not the right idea, but I feel like we can tap the queen. Oh. So what is it? The queen was here. It was guarding this pawn and this pawn. Unless it wants me to come like here, where it's made. Or like, I don't think it wants me to come here. I think it's like this. The rook comes down. That was just simple afterwards, but I just completely misjudged the situation. You know what? Happens. I'm still learning. You know, I'm happy that I've made progress, stuck from like 1500 to 1600 and a half. You know, it's like the one time in that one time in life when I just felt very sad about a girl not liking me. And this was very recent, you know. I'm trying to get over it, but my god, is it difficult just living with this like idea of like everyone should like you, and then at one point you find someone that doesn't care that much about mending a friendship, so you just like you get really mad, so you start swimming in the ocean butt naked at like 6 p.m. on like Tuesday night where the water is like 10 degrees at max. You know, it's not even that cold. It's not as cold as an ice cube, but you realize something. You start singing the song Standing Here from Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance, and all of that happened. I love my mom, you know, it's something I do. But you know, sometimes when you want to stream, you know, you sometimes want to stream, you know, something you do. And at one point your mom just walks in and she just starts like going to the heater. Hello, Diego. She just starts going to heater, move your entire desk so she can check it. I'm like, mom, you know, I'm kind of busy right now. Can we do this like an hour? You know, I suggest this idea. She was like, yeah, fine. So I wait like I wait like another minute. She doesn't start moving. So I say, yeah, like I really need to use my voice. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll be back. But you know, getting back to my story, like it wasn't even that cold. The water wasn't even that cold, 10 degrees at max. So I was just standing there in the ocean, and at one point the song from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance just came up out of nowhere, the Standing Here song, and I was like, I was singing with like this hatred for the world. Standing here, I realize, and you just, if you were to walk on this ocean, it was like a nudist beach, but if you were to walk on this ocean, you just see like this 18-year-old boy, like just all puffed up, angry at the world, hitting the waves that were coming at him, like slashing them, and just like really angry and being like, you know what? I will stop being such a little bitch. I will stop caring so much about people that don't care about me. You know what? And I'm happy, you know? Everything that I said happened because of a school trip I went on, an Erasmus project actually. It was in Bulgaria. Which Bulgaria, you know, Bulgaria is kind of like our neighbors, you know, our Romanian neighbors. Like, they're dobre. But, like, man, I've learned so much from that place. And I just want to thank the girl that just acted that way. Right now, I would say she acted like a little bitch, but like, I really want to understand her more. You know? It's because I said something, you know, a friend of mine made a joke and I retaliated with a bad joke and she didn't like that very much and I tried the next day to apologize. Like she didn't say anything. I found out like very late at night that she didn't like it from somebody else. I tried to apologize. You know, I tried to apologize. It didn't go smoothly. I tried the next day. It did not go smoothly, and I was like, "Fuck it! If you're gonna act like that, I'm not gonna try to waste my time with somebody that doesn't even want to mend this." So since then, I've tried to like stop getting so much about what others people like. Stop getting so much to please these people. Just a waste of time. Yeah, that's basically one of the basic turning points for my life in Varna. And right now, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they do this puzzle because I've been just talking and talking. I can go here, you know, and the king would come and take it. I do that, the king comes and takes it, and white wins the game. But if I were to win the game as black, I probably wouldn't do anything of sorts. I got a piece of toast stuck in my throat. And that's fine. I'd probably try something like trapping the queen if possible. Because this horse doesn't really scare me that much. This king is pretty much trapped very badly. There isn't anything I can do or anything he can do to get out of this. Well, to be fair, I did, before the bad joke, I did try to like ask her out. She did not want. She said we are like friends, you know, she sees me as a friend. I was like, fuck it. But then, you know, that happened. And you know, I'm kind of happy that she said no now. And I want to thank her for making me realize this. And I did say before I stopped talking to her, just thank you. And when she asked me for what, I just said for making me realize something in 2 days I haven't in like 2 years. Just me being too nice. Also, like the solution to the puzzle is like this, right? Like if I do that, no, I can do that. Yeah, why can't I? What's stopping me? Oh, for how long? Like 4 days at that point. Which I would say 4 days. That's an okay time for a project in Erasmus. Well, that would just be a wasteful move, you know. I could do that, but then I would get taken. No, just take the horse. You see, this entire story was actually real, but like it was done in such a way. Right, I just go here. He goes here, I go here, and then I take. Yeah. Yeah, after 4 days, you know, I asked her out and she said no. No, wait. It was like day 5 and then day 6 it happened and then day 7 I did the ocean thing. Yeah. I remember because I wrote it in my fucking journal there. I took a journal in Bulgaria, Varna. And like I have written on one of the days just like thank you to this person, which I'm not gonna say the name of for obvious reasons, you know, I wanna keep their privacy. But I just said thank you and it's written like one of the titles. Every single day is like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and then day 7. Thank you, woman. Yeah, I'm just really like pleased. That's not it. Wow. Because you do that? No. You do that because the horse was there. I didn't see the horse. I got tunnel visioned by the queen, and now I'm fucked. Ah. So Varna was amazing. I stood with like this Czech guy and this Turkish guy. I'm gonna keep their names private. Let's call them top 100 Czech names. Adam Kick. I don't like that. Let's call him Apel. Apel. And top 100 Turkish names. You know what? That's why you do it very soon to like make it honest for your intentions and not like waste your time. Okay, so we got Apel and Yusuf. Or Hassan. Let's go with Hassan. I like Hassan way more. So we got Apel and Hassan. They were two of the best roommates I could have gotten. My god, they were amazing. They were so nice to talk to. Like Lapel, for example, on the second day. Like I got him and Hassan as my roommates, and on the second day, you know, I was just like, man, I should probably go to sleep. It was like 8, it was like 10 p.m. I was like, fuck, I'm tired. I'm gonna wake up at like 7 a.m. tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I just like go to sleep. Then after a while, Hassan joins me and he goes to sleep as well. I do not realize he went to sleep. Oh yeah, Mohammed and Mohammed. You know Mohammed? Yeah, Mohammed. So we both go to sleep. I'm dreaming about like winning the lottery, you know, having a fun time. I met like this cute blonde girl, you know, kind of small, you know, just enjoying my time. And then I think it was like 4 a.m. I'm like freezing to death, mind you, because there's a window that does not close. I just hear, and I just see Apel coming into the room full speed without a fear of God, speaking in Czech Republic, saying something like, oh, you guys are already asleep, walks out, comes back like a minute later with a flashlight on. He thinks it's like the girl's room. He goes in, he's like, oh, sorry. He goes to his bed and just like, and it takes like 30 seconds. I try to go to sleep. 30 seconds later, I just hear coming from his bed. And at that point, I think I thought I saw a person that was possessed by a fucking Bulgarian demon that was trying to to like eat his soul away. I didn't want to sleep. It took like 2 minutes for him to like stop snoring so loudly. And like okay, so he just snores so loudly. He goes to sleep like 2 minutes later. It turns normal, and I just know that fucking Hassan is awake, and I just say, what the fuck? And we both start laughing for a bit, and then we both fall asleep. That was basically like the second day of the Varna experience. Like the second night, just so you understand just how weird this whole trip was. Like everybody there was so nice. I felt like in a big family. Like everybody knew each other. Everybody just was so friendly with others. It wasn't like, you know, the Turks were with the Turks, the Italians with the Italians, the Czechs with the Czechs. It was like the Czechoslovakians, actually, like the Czechoslovakians with the Czechoslovakians, Romanians with the Romanians. No, like everyone was like talking with each other, having fun with each other, laughing with each other. Which I think that's how a project should be. It should make you realize that others are not as, you know, as different as you are, just because they like have a different way of living, or like a different, you know, because they have like a different language or like stuff like that. I really love that. You know, it just makes you realize so much about us humans. Because I'm thinking like this. He has to go there. I go here. And he's that's mate. Right? Doesn't matter if I go here or here. I cannot go. What? Because he blocks with the queen. Oh, I missed that part. Actually, let me get my journal. It should be around the room. Let me just find it. And try to remember like the days of what happening. Oh, I found it. Perfect. Let me see, day 3. Let me see. I'm right now. I'm just like reading it on the inside. Opa. I'm just like reading it and making sure of what I want to talk about, like what I want to tell the story about. Right. This night on day 3, I stayed in. So basically, we decided on day 3, let's fucking move already. So that's what we did. We moved from the room with the with the closed window, you know, with the window that couldn't close. We moved from that room to a room that was fucking haunted. What do I mean by that? Like, there was 3 beds in the room, basically, like 2 big and like 1 small. And basically, I stayed in the small bed, which was right next to the entrance, because that was how it was in the old room. I stayed in the one near the entrance, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine with this. You know, that's how it was beforehand. I'm genuinely okay with this. And we come into this room. We don't think, oh, this room isn't that bad. You know, it's actually nice. It's like the last one. The window at least closes this time, and it's not like, you know, 24/7 supermarket. You know, we can actually close it when we want. And we are like, oh yeah, this is cool, you know, a room for us to enjoy. The thing is, every single night, when you're alone in that room, like not even every single night, like when you're alone in that room, like the only one either conscious or in that room, you just hear coming from under one of the beds in that room. You just hear scratching. Like there's some kind of ghost trying to like communicate with you in Morse code, and we're like, fuck. Bro, we actually thought we had a ghost in our room. Like, we had a 4th member to accompany us on this trip. And we are always like making jokes about the ghost. Like, the ghost will get us in our sleep. And like how if we pissed off the ghost, it will kill us. Like how we feed it like the crumbs from breakfast to keep it passive and not attacking us. So we just do that. We do that. We still laugh about it until like the last day. And the last day, you know, like Appel like is the only last one to like leave, since me and Hassan like left a day earlier. So we just told him, don't worry, man, you're you're not gonna stay alone on this night. That you have the ghost with you, so I think you're fine. And he just starts like crying, crying of laughter, realizing what I just told him. Oh yes, two queens. I now realized that. Wow, wow. Yes, two queens. That's so cool. I only have one. He must be Turkish, or he must be Muslim. Actually, sorry about that. Oppa. Okay. And that's basically our room, the room we moved in, and we decided, you know what? It's better we have a room with a friend than a room that is cold as fuck. Mind you, it was still cold as fuck at the, during the night and during the mornings, but it got better over time. And like, that was basically every single night. Right, and we also... This was also the day we went to the gym, me and the Czechoslovaks. There were like 4 of them, and like 3 of them went to the gym, which was really fucking nice, you know, having like this big workout with like Apel being like extremely... He's not built, like he's not shredded, but like he's like fat strong. He's strong, but like fat, you know what I mean? So I just see him like do back day, and I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. That's so cool. You can do so much. I can't. Oh, because that's... Oh, that's like really bad. Okay. Yeah. Well, you see, we didn't see any animals in that room, so I'm like, fuck. Anyway, we went to the gym. That's great. That's personal stuff. I miss somebody I used to talk to. All right. After we were done with the gym, I was like, okay, I'll wait for you guys. So I wait, I go take a shower, I go in the gym, I don't see anybody, I go in the locker room, I don't see anybody. And I'm like, did they leave without me? You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and like leave. It was like 6:30 the time. So you just see me alone with my backpack on, just walking, strolling through the mall, going from the topmost floor all the way to the bottom one, not realizing like you have to step on the escalators on the right step for them to activate. So you just see me like going down the wrong escalator, and then it like activating after I'm done going down it. And I call one of the Czech girls, Chipra. Chipra. I call Chipra, and I'm like, man, where the fuck are you guys? I don't see you guys. And she's like, yeah, well, we're still at the gym. Where are you? Like, we're looking for you. And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to the hotel. I thought you guys left early. So I'm like, oh, I'm heading to the hotel. Which, in my eyes, you know, it made sense. I got there, I ate dinner, I enjoyed it. It was eatable, to say the least. I go to the dinner, I enjoy it. And then I see the Czech people an hour later arriving at the hotel, and I'm like, where the fuck have you guys been? And Apel tells me about this woman moment that Chipra and Dana did. And I'm like, what the fuck did you guys do? Apel was like, oh, okay, so we're done. I was done, you know, I was done way earlier, and I just went around the mall just looking at it, waiting for the other 2 girls, Dana and Chipra, to finish, and they took a fucking hour to look through like 6 stores, and I was just so sick of it. We got dinner, sure, but like, fuck, it took so long. And I'm like, we're both like, you know that TF2 meme with like the 2 guys holding cups and just saying, woman, ha ha ha. Yeah, that was just me with Apel. But the reason why the two girls actually stayed way more in the locker room was because Chipra was not actually feeling well, so that's why they took so long to get like 20 minutes. That was for her to like feel better and be able to start walking, which, to be fair, after I found out, I felt bad, but I didn't know at the time, which is understandable. Oh, this was actually also the night I see at the bottom where we basically we like gathered at the front of the hotel, and like more people came until like we had like this big table with like every single nation on it, like basically every single member of the nations except like a couple which stayed back. And we started doing truth or dare, like dare kiss the person you like the most, or like dare kiss the boy you like the most. And at one point, Appel challenges me to drink, like he says truth or dare after like 5 other people. And I'm like, oh, I'm not a pussy, I'm gonna do dare, obviously, because if you do truth, you're just a pussy. And what he does, he says, okay, hear me out. I get drinks from the table and I put it into a shot and I give you to drink. It's random. I don't know how much I'm gonna put of everything. There was like gin, vodka, wine, beer, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. Even though at that point I have never drank anything past beer. Beer was like the strongest alcohol I had drank until then. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. If I get drunk, it happens. And at least I know my limits. But the part that I found the weirdest was after that shot, I didn't feel anything. Like, imagine I was expecting to get hit by like a metal bar, but instead I just got hit by a balloon in my abs. I didn't feel shit. So I'm like, fuck. That wasn't that bad, actually. And when it came to my turn, I chose Mustafa, and Mustafa had like a half of a beer left, so I did the only reasonable thing, and I asked him, truth or dare? He chose dare, and I said, you see that drink you're holding? Spin it around like a tornado and just drink the rest of it. And he was like, fuck it, I'll do it. So I just see this man with full confidence putting the bottle up, spinning it, and devouring the whole drink. And afterwards, he told me, my god, man, I love you so much for telling me that. Like, it felt like somebody was kissing me. Which, you know what? If he's into that, I don't know if he meant like girls or like dudes, but I can respect it. And all of that happened, and I said, okay, I own your beer, it's fine. I'll buy you a drink later on. And he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, I'll buy you a beer. And that's what happens. And at one point during this like whole truth or dare, we get a noise complaint, and we're told like, oh, keep it down or the police will come. So we move like I'd say maybe like not 100, but like 70, not 70. No, definitely like 70 meters away from the hotel we're staying at. And somehow the people there, the old people, were still mad at us for just enjoying our youth. And they called the fucking police, and the police came. And we're like, fuck, we have to go to sleep. So we just go to sleep early and just like leave it at that. Fuck. And that's basically like day 3. Day 3 was crazy because the police came. Day 4. Day 4 is interesting. Right. So basically, for like 5 days. Is it 5? No. Like 5 days, I woke up at 7 in the morning every single day and just went for a run. like I went for a run towards the beach. She was like 10 minutes away. I meditated for a bit and then went back to the hotel. And it shocked me because at 8:15 there was no one in the cafeteria, for breakfast. I'm like, did I miss everybody, or is everybody just so drunk from last night? And I'm like, no, that can't be it, that can't actually be it. And then 2 minutes later, I see the girl, the girl that made me realize so much about myself, coming down first, and then like the rest followed as well. I saw like a Turk and then a Romanian and like 2 Italian girls, It was interesting to say the least. And in this project, Erasmus project, we had like activities, we had like presentations we had to do. And my god, every single time I was the one to present on my team. I didn't mind it. I actually enjoyed it very much. It made me feel like way more competent in my skills as a... can't I just like do that? It made me feel so much confident as a public speaker. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I don't really mind this. My teacher was like, oh no, you should probably like be careful, people not taking advantage of you. But like, I really didn't mind it. I actually loved it. Nice puzzle. I really didn't mind it. And it was just like they were doing the I was like the group leader. I was basically asking like, hey, how do you guys want to do this? How do you want to present this? Do you guys want to present stuff like that? I was asking questions. I was getting everybody involved, as you do as a great leader. There was also someone else there, Ali, which everybody was like, fuck, Ali is just a boss, and I hate bosses. He was the only one to speak on his team as well. But it wasn't because the team wanted to let him speak, but because he himself decided he wants to speak. And on the last day, we had like this gossip box. And in the gossip box, there was this gossip like, oh, Ali has a big ego. He's like egocentric. And all of us are in shock. Like, who could have wrote that? I knew who wrote that, by the way. I heard that person talk beforehand, telling me the exact same thing a day before. And Ali, let's just say Ali could have done a lot better to being a leader. That's all I can say. But still, he was very nice to talk about. I learned so much about him. I learned so much about everybody there, actually. Not just one person. I think that was the best part about this whole experience. What was I saying? Like, that was the best part of the experience, just like listening to people and hearing their stories. All of them very interesting stories. Some of them talking about how they had like no friends and now they got to this point where everybody likes them. It's like crazy to me. Yeah, that's just a free queen. And like everybody talks about how like their lives, and I see so many people like talking about their fears, and it just makes me so happy to hear all of this. It makes me so happy to hear that people are comfortable with me enough where they can tell me all of this shit. I don't know if you've ever had this, but it just felt different. And I really liked it. I felt like everybody just liked me. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into my own personal problems. Superiority complex or whatever you want to call it. Attention-seeking complex. Oh, I fucked up so bad. Would you agree with me, Ludwig, that this experience was very good for me at my own self growth? Yeah, it was definitely like the best thing possible. I trust you, Bogdan. You're the best. See? Ludwig agrees with me, so that means I'm right. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but it just felt like I was like top of the hierarchy of the people there. It's weird. It's weird to see, but you really see it. And like you and others, when you're at like the top, while others are not at the top. Like I've been in both spots, and I know how it feels like everybody to ignore you, and how it feels like to everybody to like you, and it's nice, you know. It's very, very nice. I love it. And the best part, the older people there, you said how much they like me, which I think overall, I think that's the best way to approach the situation. If somebody likes you that is older, I think you're doing the right thing in life. I just got so sidetracked by me just feeling, or just feeling it different. This day, actually, day 4, was actually also the time that Chipra, you know, she has a boyfriend, but I was getting like feelings for her, like not feelings of good, like lust feelings, and I was like, no, brain, I am fighting this lust. I am not letting it win to where I get creepy around her. I'm gonna enjoy this friendship, and now I'm not gonna think about anything sexual with my friend. She's my friend for a reason. Not I respect and like the time we spend together, but I'm not gonna try to get it any further than that since she has a girlfriend. She has a boyfriend, and I'm gonna respect that. Fun fact, she's actually coming to visit us in Romania. I don't know if it's with her boyfriend or alone, but I actually cannot wait to see her again. She was one of the best people there. Like one of the best girls I've spoken to. Like, oh my god. She is just so nice, and I just want to talk to her again. You know. I just want my mother to just respect the fact that right now I cannot, let her be in the room. And now she's gonna act mad because I told her I'm busy right now. Let's solve the problem when I'm not busy. Why are mothers like this? Why are parents like this? You tell them, you know what? I'm busy at the moment. Let's fix this afterwards. And they are like, no, fine, do it your way. I really don't like that. I'm gonna talk to her about it. I don't really appreciate. I told her I'm busy at the moment, and she still did not understand that. I just really want her to understand. Please, when I say I'm busy, please do not come in the room again until I say I'm not busy. Or if you come into the room again, at least, when I say I'm busy, be like, okay, fine. Don't worry about it. Just tell me when you're not busy. Just respect that, please. And then she wonders why I want to move out so soon. Why I want to move out as quickly as possible. Okay, she did say, tell me when you're finished. And I'm gonna be finished like an hour. She's gonna get mad at this. Yeah, I was talking about I started feeling like lost for this woman, like my friend, and I was like, no. I even wrote here, I am stronger than. One moment. I am stronger. I am stronger than my lost. So much stronger than my lost. And I wrote this, and it actually worked. I didn't feel anything like romantic afterwards. It felt amazing. And it even says here, this was the actual first time I ever gone to a casino in Bulgaria, actually. I even doubled my money, which is crazy. I went to the blackjack table, I put 10 leva in, and I got 20 out, and which made me really fucking happy. Because I know blackjack was the only game which I actually had like a winning chance. And I was like, yeah, let's go with blackjack, And I won. I won big. I won an extra level. I probably should have gone further, but I was like, I won twice, I'll stop. I said I would stop afterwards. So I just stopped. And since then, I haven't put any more money in the casino. So I have a 100% win rate in the casino. Afterwards, after the casino, we went on this like beautiful beach bar. Oh my god, it was right next to the ocean. It was so calming. Oh, so relaxing. You just vibe. At one point, it was getting kind of late, so I just took off my shoes and like at my socks, and I just put my feet right next to the ocean sand. Like not the yellow sand, but like the sand that is right next to the ocean, which sometimes gets hit by the ocean, but not very often. So I just put my feet there, and I just stand, just like relaxed, all smooth, and it goes by. I still talk to everybody there. I was enjoying the time, and we left a bit earlier because it was getting kind of late, and every Romanian was leaving, and I was also leaving with this girl, which I felt like was getting closer and closer. And I even said we're thinking about going there again, but we never went there again, ever again. And that's what I also bought the Mustafa guy, the beer. Really, really beautiful. And today actually day 4. So I was enjoying my time with her. She was like very simpish, which I liked. She has a boyfriend, you know, fine. But this day, she was left with her and the two other Romanians there. Not girls' names, boys' names. Girls. Where's the boys? Where's the boys? Alexandru and Anatoly. Let's just go with Angel. It's just easier. We got Alexandru and Angel. Alexandru and Angel stood there until like 5 a.m. Mind you, we got at like 1 a.m. back to the hotel. So they stood there talking for 4 hours. And since then, she stopped being such a simp for me and she started being a simp for fucking Angel. Which, you know what? I felt a bit envious, you know, since it was the first time it had ever happened, a girl being simpish for me. Why not? That's fine. You know, it happens. I don't have game, you know? I don't have the body. It happens. What can you do about it? Nothing really. Oh my god, there's so much. On day 6, I just wrote a summary because I forgot to write. I said I got jealous of the of Chipra and Angel. We're getting so much closer together, and me not spending as much time with Chipra anymore. The girl that I like, hating that simple joke that I made. I felt left out again by the Turks because the Turks were like, no man, like I told them, hey, you guys have any plans tonight? Like I don't have any plans, you know. Like I don't have any plans tonight. What are your guys' plans? And they're like, oh, you know, it's a Turkish night. You can't come with us. And I'm like, oh, but why? Oh, it's a Turkish night, you know what? I understand, but if I'm Turkish, can I come if I can speak Turkish? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, yeah, no worries. And then my roommate, Apple comes, and it's like, oh, yo, the Turks are going to the casino, coming as well. And I tell him, oh, they told me it's a Turkish night. What the fuck did I do wrong? You know, the guy that told me this, Burak, you know, Burak, he's a very trollish person. And I talked to him at the casino. I was like, hey man, I know you did this, but like, you know, I didn't really appreciate it. And this is where the whole story with the girl that I like starts, because he tells me, you know, it's because of the girl you like, you know, the thing you said in the morning, you know, the joke. And like, fuck. Okay, you know, I feel so deeply sorry. I'm gonna go find her and like talk about it with her. And I think I did it the wrong way. What I should have done is like oh fuck. Okay, you got me. I was like, Elif, right? Elif, you know what? I probably should have gone like, Elif, hey, how are you? You look so, you know, you look so angry tonight. You look so sad. Was everything okay? Maybe that's how it should have gone. That she like tells me about all the hatred, you know, like she didn't like what I said. Maybe that was the right way to go. You know, like still act dumb. But then, no, I acted the other way. You know what? No, I shouldn't have acted dumb. I should have kept on going and being honest. And she was like, oh yeah, I cannot forgive what you said. Okay, that's not how you do it. I'm not even paying that much attention. I'm ranting. Right, because now I can do that. Wait. And yeah, she didn't want to take my apologies. I said, fuck it. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck found myself a bit is. What the fuck is the bit? I don't know what found myself a bit is. What does it mean? What is a bit? What does it mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm truly confused about it. Man. I still don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm talking about the fact that I wanted, like, I was looking sad, like depressed after this day. I found myself a bit I can follow, like BIT bit. I could like follow, but I don't know. Yeah, and nothing like different happened today. And day 7 is when I had so much character development with everything that happened, going to the ocean, realizing the mistakes, like how I should have gone about it. Oh right, this was also the night, like my friends, like the people that were getting so drunk, they're going to clubs, and the guy fucking Angel was trying to get with Chipra, you know, the girl that had a boyfriend, and he didn't have a girlfriend, and I, you know, she was very intoxicated, the girl, and I just pulled her aside, you know, and like talked about how much she misses her boyfriend and how like she loves her boyfriend very much, and like, you know, stuff like that. And Angel got so pissed. Angel and Alexandro got very pissed at that. Like, man, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to like compromise our, you know, why are you getting in our way of getting sex tonight? And I'm just like, fuck, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stopping me. He didn't do that, but I do that. Then he does that. Oh, and that's. And then I go up, right? Horse. Oh, I take the pawn! I take the pawn, I didn't realize that. Yeah. So they were getting like very fucking drunk, and oh my god. They were so fucking horny for that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what a motherfucker would do for a pussy, but my god, those guys were on another level of horny. Like, even Alexander was trying to get with one of the Italian girls, which was way older than him, like 5 years. And he was like, man, stay out of this, stay out of here. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You're just drunk. I'm not gonna even try to argue with you. I'm not gonna try to reason with you. I'm just gonna be like, okay, okay, okay. You know, like you talk to a little kid and you just like say, okay, yeah, yeah, really. You know, like because he loves to talk about this one thing, and I'm like, yeah, I understand. Yep. He's like, good, good. I should go here. I shouldn't. I was just dumb for that one. No. What? It's the queen. What? Yeah, well, I got sidetracked again. So they were really fucking thirsty for that pussy. And I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. And I leave knowing that hold on that, Chipra will be like very like she will be loyal to her boyfriend. And what do I find out the next day? Angel fucking doesn't do it. And and Chipra stays loyal to her boyfriend, which I'm really happy to hear. You know, I don't respect like cheating, but I respect, loyalty. If she ended up cheating that night, she would have lost all respect from me, and I wouldn't want to like talk to her. Because I don't want to talk with somebody with cheaters in relationships. And that's basically the story of day 7. Day 8, I don't have anything written, but I remember now. It's basically the culture night. The night in which all the nations come around and like offer each other like drinks, food, stuff like that. And I told the people there, mind you, at that point, I had never been drunk before. I told the people there, if you do not drink something like vodka, like has a high alcohol percentage, you're just a pussy. I told them, they're pussy drinks. You have anything but vodka? Pussy drinks. And they were like, whoa. Pussy drinks? Well, then drink 2 cups, like paper cups, full of rakiu. Which now, when I say it, just makes my tummy like twisted and makes me want to vomit. But at the time, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I won't get drunk from it. So she brings one of the Armenian girls, Tassa. Tassa just brings a bottle of alcohol, of rakiu. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing this. It smells awful. I still remember the taste. Ugh. And I just take the cup and just drink. I take a moment. Oh my god. It still hits me right now. It tastes awful. It was so horrible to drink. I still remember the taste. I think the taste was the thing that made me throw up so badly. Ah. Cool. Like the taste made me throw up so badly, but still. And then after a while, after like 30 seconds after drinking a bit of cola to like regain my throat because it was hurting so badly, I drank the other cup. And then the people there, fucking Apal, the fucking Czech was like, drink more, come on, man, you gotta take more shots. And I was like, no, man, my throat like hurts. I now know, like, I understand my limits, and if I drink any more, this throat will not recover. Which, mind you, was just a cover-up story for I'm not that much of a fucking idiot to drink way more than this. I understand that if I do, this will end up in a very big pool of vomit by tomorrow. Not even tomorrow, by tonight, in like half an hour. So I'm like, no, listen, my throat, it like hurts, like burns. It's fine, it's fine. I don't need any more. And they're like, no, drink more. I'm like, no, really, man. I respect my body and I respect myself to have to not drink that much. And they're like, okay, man, okay. It takes like 5 minutes, 5 minutes go by, everything is fine. I do like balancing acts, everything is okay. After 5 minutes, 10 minutes come. I'm still okay, I'm not feeling that bad. 11 minutes come, that's where shit hits the fan. That's like letting the cat out of the bag. That's basically where my turning point was. You fucking flip the light switch from, stoic to loving and giving everybody like compliments and like saying how much you love them. That's basically me when I'm drunk. I tell everybody how much I love them. And now I know what kind of drunk I am. I'm not depressed drunk. I'm not sad drunk. I'm like, oh, I love everybody drunk. I think that's a fun type of drunk to have, or like party drunk. But in either case, I don't want to get drunk ever again. It was an awful experience. And like 4 in the morning, I just wake up, and I just vomit right in front of the bed. I still feel like more vomit is coming. So I get out of the bed, I dodge the vomit, and just go in the bathroom and just in the toilet. And let me tell you, it was one of the nicest possible things I could have done. Also, the next morning, I saw like 8 voice messages on my friend group chat, and one to my mother telling her how much I love her. I don't remember saying that many to the boys from the group chat, but then again, I did. And that was basically day 8, and day 9 was just nothing happened really. It was just us staying relaxed, chill. I was like, okay guys, you can go have fun. I'm gonna stay back at the hotel. I like said goodbye to everybody. I like shook their hands. Not like a simple handshake, but like where you basically come with your arm like out, bent a bit, and just how can I explain this? You have your arm, you like put it out top right with your right hand. You have it up, and then you like swoop it, and you meet at the middle, and you just hear, like that kind of clap, and say goodbye to everybody. Like everybody there was so nice. I loved everybody, and then we go back home afterwards and the next day, and my god, it was just so tiring. And then we finally get home. I take a cold shower because I'm like, I want to take a cold shower, and I just go to sleep, sleeping like a baby. The next day, no school, good sir, no school. And that's the story of Bulgaria. Okay, you take that, and oh okay, I see, that's a nice puzzle. But yeah, that's basically the story of Bulgaria. I didn't do that many puzzles today because I got caught up in telling everything about Bulgaria. But you know what? I'm gonna stop the live stream here. Thank you everybody that came along today. Thank you Ludwig for being here. Of course, man. Yeah, I love you so much, Bogdan. You're my favorite viewer, and I love watching your content. Yeah, thank you so much, Ludwig. Thank you so much, Diego, for coming to today's live stream. And thank you to everybody that came along.